Hello, and thank you very much for joining a new LinkedIn Masterclass presented by me, Adrian Niculescu. I'm an entrepreneur and I love to teach entrepreneur managers and professionals about how to use the internet for a profit. And um, I bought my first domain in 2001 and I went on Facebook in March 2008, so I remember very well this moment. And after that, I went to LinkedIn and opened an account, and I was pretty amazed about what social media means. And after that, I started to develop a digital agency, to develop courses, to start having workshops, presenting workshops, speaking to the events about social media, coaching professionals, managers, and entrepreneurs, also training marketing teams. So, social media became a passion. I have to say that today social media is no longer something to wish for or to say, okay, I need to be tech savvy to know how to present myself in social media or what to publish in social media. Social media is a personal development thing. It's a skill you need to have if you want to evolve on a professional level, and also it's a way first to change your life because you can direct what kind of information to appear on your screen, and also a way to showcase your best professional accomplishments, and also to say what you want, of course, on a real base about yourself, and to be perceived in a certain way. What I'm doing now, I focus on one of those social media sites, and my focus is on LinkedIn. And you will ask me why. The answer is very simple. When you are selling or when you are promoting something, a product, a service, or even yourself as a professional, um, LinkedIn has a very important metric for me. It has the biggest income per user. So only this should be enough to focus on LinkedIn. Here on LinkedIn, you can find most of highly paid professionals, managers, and entrepreneurs. So many people earning more than $100,000 per year. People having purchasing power, making buying decisions, and people with budgets to spend for what you have for sale. Of course, Facebook is also important to have a Facebook page, to have a presence there, to have a lot of likes. But LinkedIn is and should be the social media side to focus on pretty well. Of course, in this period, also video is important, so you should include video and YouTube, sites like YouTube or Vimeo, to the overall marketing um, strategy. But at the core of everything, you should put LinkedIn. And I will tell you why in a bit. A small piece of history. LinkedIn was founded in 2002 and launched in spring 2003 by Reid Hoffman. This guy graduated from Stanford and Oxford universities, worked with Apple in Fujitsu, and was a member of the founding team for PayPal. After PayPal was acquired by eBay in 2002, he founded LinkedIn, and by 2014, LinkedIn had plus 200 million users across the world. And what is important, this number, which is ever growing, including all executives from the Fortune 500 companies and all the major industries and industry leading companies. LinkedIn has a lot of tutorials, a lot of information, the help board to get you started. So I will do my best not to repeat the information which can be found there. So I will look at everything from a marketer's perspective. A marketer being a person having something for sale, like a product or a service, or even, let's say, maybe I want to sell myself, maybe I want to have a better job, I need to have a bigger visibility, I need to take freelancer gig. So all those elements should be put in perspective. Here is a little map about the demographics of LinkedIn. Also, this is in continuous change, but you can see here a huge concentration of profiles in USA, Canada, even Brazil, and also in this part of Europe. I sell information products for some years, and I did some screenshots of my PayPal accounts or JVZoo and Warrior Plus, and I saw that most of my buyers are from this area, 80 to 90%, and some are also from here, and few buyers from Hong Kong and Malaysia. This is the demographics in my case. Here also is another graph with the industries and company sizes which can be found on LinkedIn. You need to keep in mind that all the majors are here, one way or the other. The problem is that some very important people, they opened a LinkedIn account at a certain moment and left it like that, without even a profile picture or without some information. You can say that some people are too important to care about a LinkedIn account. But if all the other aspects are addressed and are important, why not having a nice LinkedIn account? Maybe they say that in business, their business is too big, so they don't need it. But I wouldn't be so sure. When you start your journey on any social media website, of course, LinkedIn is one of them, you receive a blank page. So at the beginning, you need to ask yourself some questions and to set some goals. So if you promote a business, how do you want your business to be portrayed? Or a set of products or services, can be also affiliate products. Maybe they are not your services or your products, but you gain a commission every time somebody will purchase from your resources. But let's assume that there are your products and your services. What is the goal of your LinkedIn profile? Maybe, as I said before, to get a better job, to get freelancing gigs, or to get speaking gigs. By the way, this is one of my goals with my LinkedIn profile, to get speaking gigs. What keywords to use for your profile, because your profile will appear in the searches on LinkedIn and also is indexed by the search engine. So it appears on Google, on Bing, on Yahoo, and on all the other search engines. But of course, Google is the most important. So what keywords to use for your profile? It's like using the basic and normal search engine optimization tactics. Also, who are your friends on LinkedIn, if they are good choices or not? And I don't want here to address necessarily the peer principle. So tell me which are your best 5 friends, your 5 people you spend most of the time with, to tell you more about yourself, because you are an average of those 5 people. So I don't want to address that. But it's important what kind of network you develop on LinkedIn and in real life. And it is a saying that your network equal your net worth. What LinkedIn does these days, they are pushing the premium accounts. You can have a free account and also you can buy a premium account. If you ask me, you can have a marvelous presence on LinkedIn only with a free account, so you don't need on a mandatory basis to buy a premium one. So this can be your choice if you want. Of course, there are some features like email. You have some credits, some monthly credits, and you can message people you are not connected with, which normal are not accessible. Also, at least in theory, you have a higher visibility, and of course, it's that prestige to have a badge attached to your name. And people love badges and diplomas and medals, so it's okay, it's normal. Why not? So, having a premium account is an option. They are pushing this option because they want to generate as much money from the network, and people have purchasing power. So the membership is a low monthly fee, few dollars. So it is an option, it's not something mandatory. I saw amazing profiles built on free and not so amazing profiles. Maybe common profiles or mediocre profiles built on premium. What you can do on LinkedIn, and it's crucial for your business, is to start a business page, which works in a similar way with Facebook, but it's a little different. And Facebook is more business to consumer, and LinkedIn is more business to business. So here you can also address the final client, but also you can address distributors or selling to companies. So those are your clients, not necessarily private people buying from home. Of course, the business is done by people, but you caught the deal. The process is very simple for making a business page. Um, Here is described. You um, you can repeat this process, so I will not read every word here. You can add a company. You can enter company name, the email address. You have to tick a box to verify that you are official representative of the company, and when you will declare later the website of that company, name of the company.com or something else, you need to have yourself or to have access to an email address which is attached to the web domain of the company, because LinkedIn will will send an email to verify that you are connected in one way or the other with the company. Otherwise, will not allow you to create a page. And see here that you will receive a verification email from LinkedIn, so and so. After that, you need to put your basic company info, like the company name. After that, to put a description. It's time to arrange the page. What kind of companies, the size of the company. Here is the URL when you need to verify industry, what kind of company, if there is operating or not, year founded. Here you can add up to 5 locations, which is very good for local marketing. So you can start a company page on LinkedIn from, I don't know, from UK, and you can put here addresses from Singapore, Hong Kong, Dubai, or Malaysia, or New York, I don't know. After that, of course, you attach a logo and a cover for that page, and the admins of the page who can add content Can be all employees having an address with the company or designated users only. I would choose this one. For logo, you can put the logo of the company or even a product if you want to promote a product. So it's really up to you. Here is a very important tab, the company description. Think about the LinkedIn business page as a website page, which is indexed by the search engines. So will appear very high in the searches. So here in the company description, you should use a description like when you are publishing a web page and when you are using the search engine optimization principles of writing the content. What I mean, let me show you something. Let's go to here. Okay, let's go here to google.com. Okay, let's search for textiles, for something else. So 1 second. Okay, look, here is a web page from Wikipedia. When you are searching for something on Google, here is the title of the page, which is limited to 60 characters. So the search engines, they read 60 characters. And here is the description of the page, which is limited to 160 characters. So you need to have those figures in mind. So when you put on LinkedIn the description of the company, be sure that in the first 160 characters to put the keywords you want to highlight about the company. It's very important because this will help the indexation in the search engines. So here in the 160 characters, you put the main keywords for your company, of course arranged in a way not to be written for the search engines, be written for the people who are reading. Here you can put the specialties, like if a company publish books, you put here publishing books. You can put some products, some domains. Here you can add a blog RSS feed. So if you have a blog, you can very easily extract the RSS feed. Usually is the address of the blog /feed or /RSS, or it can be other system. So when you publish something on your blog, automatically portion of that article, basically the title and the first 2-3 rows, to appear here. So the content on your page to be dynamic. And this is part of the automation, and online marketing itself has a lot of automation all the time because you need to leverage your efforts. So if you can publish in one way and that content to be exported in other direction, it's a very good thing, trust me. Here we can speak about what I've told you before, but to understand how important is the search engine optimization. So to write the descriptions and even the content you are published to write in a way so to be friendly with the search engines. LinkedIn has a big page rank, maybe is much bigger than, and for sure it's much bigger than the page rank you have on your website. What is page rank? Page rank is a way, it came from the early days of the internet, but still works today until a certain level. Page rank is a way search engines classify website from the authority point of view. Let's say that we have two different websites, and one of them has 50 backlinks, meaning 50 other sites or blogs are pointing to this website for a certain keyword or for a certain reason, and another website having 100 other websites or blogs pointing to it. Normally, the search engines for the same keywords will consider the second website more important than the first, because the second has 100 other websites pointing to it and the first has only 50. And search engine optimization is very important because based on page rank and on the way you address keywords, you will appear higher or lower in the search engines. Ideally, with your business page on LinkedIn, you would want to be, if you can be the first, why not? So it's even much easier with a business page on LinkedIn to achieve higher rankings than with your website. LinkedIn has a huge page rank, it's almost 10, and your website probably has 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can go to the internet and to find there are a lot of free tools checking your page rank. So if you have a small page rank with your website, you need so many other resources around the website where to publish your content. And after that, you can link to your website, of course. But it will be much easier to have a well-written business page than to invest thousands of dollars in optimizing your website. Of course, it can help a lot, but it's better to do this way and with that budget to do something else, maybe to invest in advertising. Okay, don't use a lot of keywords in the description to look like a spam. So to put, I don't know, a keyword for 5 times. The reason being that the search engines are very advanced in finding spam online. Also, don't become a super advertiser. Don't talk only about yourself in superb words or something, because people will not buy it. The clients are wiser than you can expect. Also, choose some keywords and stick to them. So choose 1 to 5 main keywords and 5 to 10 secondary keywords and stick to them on long term. Of course, you can do adjustments, but not on a daily basis. And don't stuff your pages with keywords only. Think about the people who will read your text rather than thinking about the robots from the search engines. When you are driving traffic to your website, because you will add links to your website, don't use only LinkedIn. Use all the other social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Google+, social bookmarking websites like Delicious, StumbleUpon, Reddit. Reddit is very important these days. Dig, which is also a social bookmarking website. So try to drive traffic from so many other sources. And also on your website or on your blog, add this button. So allow people from LinkedIn to share what you are posting on their profiles, because by doing that you will get a lot of viral traffic, and not from anywhere but from LinkedIn, which a lot of traffic is buyer traffic because people have purchasing power there. There are many strategies to drive traffic to your website, and one of them is to uh, import automatically the blog post. As I said before, you can put the RSS feed. So all the content, when it's published, will appear on your business page or on your profile page. Check the applications tab on LinkedIn to see which accounts can be uh, linked together, and those are very good sources for traffic to your website. Also, you can ask and answer questions, but this feature is not very developed on LinkedIn. It's better to use Quora for this one. And let's go to the business tools. On your business page, which is hosted by LinkedIn, can be added products and services. I will not focus a lot on the process of adding a product or a service. There are a few steps. Decide if consumers can buy a service or a product. Choose a category for that product, the product or the service name, upload image or logo of the product, and this has to be small enough for LinkedIn. Maybe you need to adapt the image you already have. You need to enter description of the product. Remember the SEO principles. So here in 160 characters, put all the gems, the keyword gems. Step 6, choose 1-3 keywords to describe product. The keywords can be the keywords from here, and link to company's homepage or product site page. It's better when you add a product here to link it to a page in your website where that product can be purchased, or where somebody can ask for more information about that certain product. If you direct them to the homepage, they will get lost and will leave the website. So it's much better when you direct them from the business page on LinkedIn, the product page, to go to a product page on your website where they can do only one thing: press the buy button or ask for more information or do some action. If you direct them to the homepage, they will have so many options and they will leave, will not stay there, most likely. Okay, step 8, add contact information for your product, and also you can put some profiles. This is very interesting. Profiles from your colleagues, which can be contacted for more information. And if you run a special promotion for your product or service, which can be a special promotion only for LinkedIn member, you can add the details here. So you can personalize promotions only for LinkedIn members, only for LinkedIn connections, and this is very good. Why not? Here you can put the URL, the link, and the title to a YouTube video, which is also very important. Not all the videos are indexed immediately when you upload them to YouTube, even if Google owns YouTube. So you need something more. And this something more is usually to put that video as an embed or as a link, depending on the platform, on a blog, on a Facebook page, on a LinkedIn business page, and so on. With your business page, you can recruit people. You have a careers tab where you can add details about your jobs, job title, name of the company, location, if it's in a different location, or even if the location is the headquarters for that company, the kind of job, full-time, part-time, experience required, industry, the function can be more than one, an idea about compensation, and maybe a referral bonus. This is something which works very well. There may be persons who can be motivated by your referral bonus to give you some contacts, which can be quite the people you are looking for. Here is a small sketch about how to post a job in steps. It's pretty simple. Okay, the next steps. Here in the job description, you need also to follow the search engine optimization principles, because this one also will be indexed by the search engines, and the desired skills and experience you want the employee to have. If you also use job boards, you can copy paste here what you put there in job description and desired skills and expertise, and will be fine. Also, um, okay, here is another tab where you also need to respect the SEO principles. You see that I come a lot closer to the search engine optimization, and this is for one reason. Everything you post on LinkedIn, on the business pages, on our profile, are indexed by the search engine, so can be found outside of LinkedIn. So you need to know those basic rules, as set the descriptions in 160 characters to put the main keywords, and also in the title in 60 characters to put that. You can collect applications on LinkedIn, which is very simple for so many people to apply, or the candidates can be directed to another website, which can be your career portal or something else. Also, LinkedIn has a feature which is a paid one for a premium career page, which will help a lot your employer brand. So you can use that, but it's not mandatory. Also on LinkedIn you can publish events. If you do conferences and workshops and other events, and it's much harder today to promote events to your friends, to your connections on LinkedIn. So these work best in correlation with LinkedIn advertising, to have ads on LinkedIn directing to your events. They work more or less like the events on Facebook, are not so used by other users, so you can use them or not. But anyway, also those appear in the search engine. So if you are doing a conference specialized in a certain niche, in a certain area, people looking on Google for events related to that industry will be able to see your event. Here is a short tutorial about how to create an event. Look, keep SEO in mind. You can put name of the event, when, venue, a logo for the event, description of the event. Keep in mind 160 characters for the description, the industry, some labels like some keyword. This is the website if people have to register on a different website. Also more details about the event, the industry belonging that event. You can share your event from via Twitter and Facebook, and after that you finish the event creation and so on. Very important are the analytics and the analytics factors, the analytics data from LinkedIn. You can see the page views, the unique visitors, and after that you can think about conversions, clicks on products and services, and you can see how many people clicked on a product or on a service, and how many purchases you had from them. And also, if you have a growing or a declining number of followers for what you are publishing on your company page. Of course, if you are Apple on Amazon, people will follow by default your pages, but I suppose you are not in that situation. You can build a brand, and this is an amazing feature offered by LinkedIn. So by using their resources, most of them are free, and of course you are hooked, and sooner or later you will also invest in advertising, which is correct way. They deliver to you some value, some tools, and sooner or later, after you will gain some success, you will invest in advertising. It's normal. So they have some marketing and advertising vehicles, schemes. They have ads, display ads, social ads, sponsorship, and this is how they make their money. Probably, if you go often on LinkedIn, you saw that they recently acquired a company, a training company called lynda.com. And what they are doing now, when you, and I don't know if it's finished, at least is in a beta stage, when you are looking for a job and you don't have all the qualifications for that job, LinkedIn will recommend you based on the keywords you have on your profile and on the studies and achievements and diplomas by some algorithms, will recommend to take some courses for lynda.com, which is huge. And after that, after you take the courses, it will put on your profile the diplomas you get from lynda.com. If you ask me, I don't know why they didn't buy udemy.com, but it was their decision. Until that purchase, I didn't even know about lynda.com, but of course, I always learn something new. So look at the marketing and advertising features on LinkedIn, which are not a few and are very important. Don't focus on them from the start. So first, build your brand, your business organically. Build a foundation, and when you are ready, you can invest in ads. What is very interesting with LinkedIn ads is that when somebody will see an ad published by you, will be able to click on the ad and to ask for more information. So you will receive a lead of somebody wanting to know more about what you are offering, what you are advertising, which is huge. And LinkedIn offers to all new users like a voucher of $50, which is not much, but you can promote one event, or you can promote a sales funnel. At the end of the day, what you need to do from all the activity on LinkedIn and from all the activity in social media in general, besides building brand awareness, this and that, you need to create a database of leads, of email addresses, names, maybe phone numbers of people who are interested in what you are selling. And after that, to email marketing mostly to build a relationship with them. And most of the visitors don't buy immediately when they visit your page for the first time. No matter how nice is the content from your page or how cool are the products. Of course, if there is an immediate need, they will buy immediately, but this is the exception. So the marketing statistics say that for people to buy from your website, they need to come in average for 7 times. And the practice shows that this number is around 14. So people need to arrive on your website for 14 times until to make a purchase. And one of the great ways to do that, once you collect the lead, you collect the email address, and this can be done through an event they join, through a free report you are giving away, or a free evaluation, or something, an element of value which has a small cost for you but a big perceived value by the visitor. So over time, in the sales funnel, by sending newsletters, sending them to the website, they will start knowing, trusting, and liking you, and will purchase. But this will be done as a follow up, as a result of the follow up process. So don't think about selling immediately from the LinkedIn business page. It will happen, but not immediately. Thinking of building a database of people potentially interested in what you are selling, because the return on investment will be from the list. And you can search online. There is a CNN study made in 2013 on September, showing that for selling stuff online, email is much better in conversions than Facebook and Twitter. Still, email marketing rules. And in online marketing, it is said that the money is in the list. So this is not an exception from that, right? So build a list. Also, you can use the insights data from LinkedIn as a means of market research. You can research the market by using the data offered by LinkedIn. And think about the fact that LinkedIn is a huge data aggregator. Is a huge data aggregator from markets which are buyers or sellers. Transactions are made. So it's not theory, it's pure practice. So the information you have from LinkedIn in terms of market intelligence, market data is gold, because it's based on transaction. So look on every information, every research you can get from LinkedIn, which can help you understand the market, understand the figures, and so on. Here are some interaction tools on LinkedIn, and of course the traditional models are obsolete. People can access more information, any information, much easier than before. So the business were revolutionized by sites like Facebook, Twitter, and of course LinkedIn. The modern way of doing business demands a face, like an avatar for the company. And it is said that the companies which will not use correctly social media, or which will not use at all social media in the next 5 years, will go bankrupt. It's very simple. And look, modern consumers want to feel that their voice matters and real people run the companies they work with. When you publish something on any social media platform, you can get instant feedback from people, which can be positive or negative feedback, but it's instant. And if you find ways to listen to the voice of your customers and make them feel that they are part of the process meaning that you listen to them and even you make changes if they have great ideas, you will have not just customers, you will have absolutely raving fans. Of course, will be people that will criticize you, but any successful people or any successful brand has a tribe of haters. It's normal. So don't worry about that. The LinkedIn groups, I will show you also on my profile, because after that we'll speak about the optimization of your profile. Sorry for this picture, it's an update from an account manager at a company. I don't advise you to put some pictures on LinkedIn, but of course it's everybody's choice. You can be member of 50 groups, and those 50 groups, some of them, or at least one, I advise you to start a group on LinkedIn, and the others are groups owned by other people. What I wanted to show you, when you go to a group which is owned by somebody else, you can put here discussions, title, description, and the link. Some groups don't allow you to put links here, so you can use groups as ways to showcase your expertise. Like, don't try to sell here, but start a discussion, start an idea, share something interesting from the market, which can be beneficial to the members of this group. What happens? On a daily basis or on a weekly basis, every member of this group, except being the ones who added in the settings that they don't want to receive any communication from the group, can be 10 to 20%. Anyway, here you have for sure more than 300,000 members receiving once a day or once a week an email from LinkedIn with the newest discussions. So you can, with what you are posting here, you can arrive in a lot of inboxes. Those messages from LinkedIn, they arrive in inbox in a social network tab, but most of them arrive in inbox, not in spam. So if you do this on 10 groups or on 20 groups, you have up to 50 once a week. You can have dozens or even hundreds of thousands of potential eyes to your content. And this is one of my groups here, is Internet and Social Media Marketing Success. Now it has 6,000 and something members. It's a closed group, so people need to ask to be part of the group, and I will approve them. When I approve any new member, there are some templates here. They receive some free gifts, some information from the group, like a welcome email, which is something automated. And also, when you are admin of a group, and this is a very nice feature, once a week you can send an email to the whole database, except the ones who put in the settings that they don't want to receive any communication from the group. So it's like having your own email list when you are using the LinkedIn servers, which are very well viewed by the mail providers like Yahoo, Gmail, Outlook, and the others. So it's like having your own email list, which can be used once per week, and you can put everything you want in that message. You can put in even a sales message if you want, but have in mind that people like to buy, but they don't want to be sold. So you need to find a way to engage them. Right. So very interesting feature with the groups. Very, very interesting. So you can be part of 50 groups. So be part of 50 groups starting today. Think about the groups where are your target market, or groups where you can learn a lot of things. In some groups there are some pretty interesting discussions. You can't believe what kind of knowledge you can get from those groups. Okay, setting up the group name, which can be changed, the type of group, summary, remember SEO, 160 characters, also This is a full description. This is a brief description. This is the full description. So use the same principles. Groups appear in search engines. I insist on that because you can get a lot of traffic, free traffic from Google by doing things right from the start. This is a website. If you want to connect the group with a website, here auto join or request to join to be moderated. I advise you on this option. And location, if there is the group is based on a single geographic location or not. Eventually the language of the group, you agree terms of service, and the group is created. Of course, at the beginning it will be hard to get few members. For us was impossible seemed impossible to get the first 200 members. You can invite your friends, your connections from LinkedIn, and if the topic will be a winner one, you will start getting a lot of people to want to join your group. I want to show you something here. At the time we founded this group, and it's still a small group. Some groups, as you saw, have hundreds of thousands of members, but we started another group at the same time. We changed the name 3 or 4 times, and unfortunately this group has only 100 members. Don't ask me why. There are more or less on the same niche. One of them is successful and the other is not. We didn't invest in ads. We didn't do any, marketing outside of inviting few friends, and the rest people joined by themselves. Of course, I asked members to invite other members if they consider that the content in the group is valuable for them. You can have 100,000 members, but if they don't like the content, they will leave, of course. Why stay? You need to keep the groups active, and the groups are kept active through discussions. Also, you can share your groups on other social media websites, and I did from time to time. I shared information regarding that group, Internet and Social Media Market Success, on Facebook, and some of the users came from there, especially when we had milestones, like we had 100 members, 1,000 members, 5,000. So I took screenshots and I've put them on Facebook with the link to the group, or even on LinkedIn. So keep the groups active, because if you don't keep the groups active, they will die. Now I want to show you 2 things which are very important for your LinkedIn presence. One of them is this pulse. If you don't have in your profile this button, go to the support and ask for it. This is a feature where you can transform LinkedIn in a blog and to publish content. What is very interesting here, let's go to this article. I wanted to show you, look, the structure of the title of the article. So the title of your article will be linked to linkedin.com, to the domain. So it will have huge relevance in the eyes of the search engines. So start publishing today. Here you can put articles, pictures, YouTube videos. You can get comments, likes, and at the end of every article you can even link to your website, or even you can link to a sales page. You can link to an affiliate link to an opt-in link, to give a free report, and to take name and email address, or build a list. You can do a lot of things. But if you don't have this feature, because not all users have, ask it from LinkedIn. But most likely is that you already have that one. And also, as said before, the profile is indexed by the search engines, and you should focus on a few key areas in your profile. 1 second to be loaded. Okay, so first your name and the structure of this link. In this case, linkedin.com/in/Adrian Niculescu. Nobody else will have your name if you reserve it here. If you can't do it because it was taken by somebody else, try a small variation. Also is here this part, which is indexed by the search engine, is like the title, is like the pitch, the title, the main keywords of your profile. As said, one of my goals here is to get speaking gigs. So I've put this here. But if you are an accountant, you can put here accountant, or I don't know, another title offering, so call me for a free strategy regarding the books of your company, or something like that. You can put here a call to action, and it's okay. You can use a cover for your profile. Anyway, don't use pictures in batsuits, so use business pictures. And here is a picture also pitching myself for speaking. Look at the posts here. You can write new posts all the time. If you do presentations in conferences, you can put them on slideshare.net and connect slideshare.net with LinkedIn, so your presentations will appear here. In the summary, of course, you can put the description of what you are doing. So the most important elements are this profile with the name, this part with the keywords, and maybe a main keyword if you want. You can also include a call to action. This part in the summary, and you are done. Of course, here you can put your experience, languages, skills and endorsements. This is like an old feature on Facebook, which was poking, to poke somebody. So you can endorse others and be endorsed by them, sometimes for some skills which maybe can't be so common to you, but they appear somewhere in your profile. So it's a thing that works. What works better, and I gave them, but I didn't request them, it's like testimonials and recommendations to other members or from other members. So I gave some recommendations to other people, but at least at the beginning, I didn't ask for recommendations, and even I received offers from other people, but I wasn't interested until a certain moment when I saw how important is the social proof. So having other people to say that you are good in this and that. Of course, it's not a priority for me now, because I have other ways of showing social proof. But if you can get testimonials and recommendations from other people, it helps a lot. So focus on that. I will repeat. This one, which is your identity on LinkedIn, this part where you put your main keyword or your main keywords, plus a potential call to action if you want. Here you have a limited number of characters. The first part of the description, also 160 characters, and that's it. And also for the advice for contacting you, you can put here your main interest. If you are interested in, I don't know, in partnerships, in new ventures, in new business, or in getting a new job, it's better to put here. Don't forget to add yourself, including at least one group founded by you, but to be present in 50 groups, and to publish once per week or even once every 2 weeks, but from time to time to publish there. So this is with the optimization of your profile. Here I've put a checklist what you need to verify if you did those steps or not. Create a company page, fill in your company details, remember your search engine optimization. So keep 5 main keywords and 10 secondary keywords and use them and stick to them. Backlinks to your company website. When you add links from a website to LinkedIn, in product pages or in the space for a web related to the LinkedIn group, or where you can put your web address in the business page, and so on. Create a LinkedIn like button on your homepage, ask connections to become fans, add employees to your company list, create product pages and pages for services, post jobs on your company careers page. You can ask your colleagues and connections for recommendations, which is huge. And as said before, I neglected that part at the beginning. Regularly update your page. By the way, this can be done also for your business page and also for your profile, so you can do both. You can create a lot of advertising formats for your products and services, and the guys from the support, because they want your business, will help you a lot. Create events, product launches, conferences, and other types of events. Network with like-minded people and companies, and keep in mind that your network equals your net worth. You can answer questions on the LinkedIn in answers page. Create a group, at least a group, and join another 49. This should be done tomorrow. Invite your connections to become members. Most of the people now are on LinkedIn. Most of the people you know. Just that some of them left the profiles without anything on them. In the groups, you can create new discussions and even polls. Use whatever resource you can have, including the people from your groups, for market research. As said, you can receive a lot of feedback immediately for anything you want to do in the future. And also you can reward the active group members. As said, what I did in the last period, and I will do at least until something more interesting will appear, which is not something which will happen very soon. I will focus a lot on LinkedIn, and having also consulting clients doing trainings on LinkedIn, I receive requests from clients to create a mastermind focused on LinkedIn. And a mastermind focused on LinkedIn is a group. We meet online once a week for a call like that, but so specialized in in many areas you don't even think about it. We discuss basically the newest developments, the newest features, the newest strategies, case studies, how to build different business models based on LinkedIn. Top-notch stuff. Also, we have guests from time to time, guest speakers, huge experts in LinkedIn or in certain areas connected to LinkedIn, and is a group where we grow together and we build or we optimize businesses based on LinkedIn. And um, the price for taking part of the mastermind is a one-time fee of only $479, which is something you can recover in the first deal or after the first or the second sale or something. What we discuss joint venture deals, either between us or things which can be promoted. And if you are building a group, and if you didn't start building a group until now, I suggest to do it. So if you are building such a group, after you will get 200-300 members, when you will sell that weekly email, you will get sales if you will have sales messages then. So it will be very simple to have a huge return on investment. How long it will take to be part in this LinkedIn mastermind? In theory is a lifetime membership. In practice will be at least 1 or 2 years from now. Maybe after that period you will know so much that you will you will not need a mastermind. Maybe you will start a mastermind of your own. Who knows? But anyway, it's not something like you will buy today and you will learn tomorrow and that's it. And also for the participants of this webinar, we offer for free a package of at least 2,000 leads, targeted leads to LinkedIn based on a certain demographic or an industry, which are potential leads for what you are selling. Why we do that? Because we did a partnership with a company from United States developing artificial intelligence systems for online marketing. So we can do that. If you want to receive this package totally no string attached, you can send an email here and we'll send you some instructions. We'll hook you with that developer and via Skype we'll show you what to do. So this is complimentary, and also I highly recommend to start being part of our mastermind because it will help a lot your business. You will understand pretty well why and how the social media website with the highest income per user works. And at the beginning of your membership in this mastermind, you will have a discovery call with me of around 1 hour where you will explain me your business, we'll analyze it, and we'll have some ideas and a base for your future strategy of building your business or your profile as a professional by using LinkedIn. We are finishing the webinar here. Thank you very much for attending. If you want to ask me something, please use this email. This is the link for joining the mastermind, and I will be at your disposal for any information. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye.